Yo, what's up, YouTube? Yo, what's up, YouTube? Today we got another reaction video. It's Joe Rogan talking about crazy encounters in the woods. Got my Gideon shirt on, bro. Like ready to hear this freaking reaction. Like I want to know what is the craziest. Tell me their craziest interactions in the woods, and I'm not talking about that type of interactions in the woods. I'm talking about some scary shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, it could get scary. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit can get scary. It could be a bloody mess. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification for newly uploads, and bro, comment. Tell me some comments that y'all were like, oh shit, like I was hunting in the woods and then I heard like a blank fucking bear in the woods and I was like, oh shit, like I don't know what the fuck am I gonna be alive at the end of the day? Like I don't know, just tell me some crazy shit. That's all I want to hear. Like, bro, you can even lie, and I'm like, damn, that shit's tough. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. And let's get into the video.
People in the world who have some kind of a gift, they have their electrical lights are different. I don't know how it works. I have been told that I can be a woman of science and superstition.
At the same time.
Yeah, but I'm not. Usually science wins.
Well, I bet you if you live in the woods a long time, you get a little bit of superstition, a little bit of intuition, a little bit of you feel the wood.
Honestly, like living in the wood, like I don't live in the woods for say, but I live like near some trees, and like it used to be a lot more trees over here. I ain't gonna lie to you, I like it. I ain't gonna hold you, but it's not one of those like cabins that are like on a 30 like fucking a 30 what is it called, like a big ass acres, and then you live all the fucking way down. No, I don't live on that. Now that I ain't gonna lie to you, I would be kind of a little suspect on that one. I ain't gonna hold you, but I don't live on that, so I don't know, and I don't want to live on that. I at least want to be able to walk to my neighbor's driveway without being gassed.
It's a little bit differently than you could measure on a scale.
I can think of twice only in my life. Before I built my little cabin, I lived up this even more remote outpost called Moose City, loosely Moose City, because it was not a city at all. It was an old homestead with a lot of empty cabins. Twice up there, I got this feeling that there was something dangerous outside. Twice. And something just said to me, don't go outside. And I'm not afraid of anything. I mean, I spent my life dealing with wolves and grizzly bears and angry humans. But I listened to those feelings because I don't know any different. Why not? Why not listen to it? Like, I think we have some primordial part of our brains. I don't know if you've ever had that happen to you when you've been out walking or hunting.
I have not.
Okay.
No, I've never had a moment where I was terrified, like something's out here.
Yeah, and I have no idea what it was. But I've never had that feeling around wildlife.
There's God telling you, nigga, see some human beings, bro. Like, don't live in the middle of nowhere, bro. Of course you're gonna have that superstition, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll probably go crazy after 2 weeks if I have to literally drive like 20 minutes to just get out of my driveway or get off of my road to see actually human beings. Yes, I would go insane.
I tend to think it was human. I don't know if we...
Oh, you feel like there was a human out there?
Yeah. I don't know if we can smell and not register in our forebrain what we detect. Maybe it's really primitive. I don't know. I'm just saying I had it happen twice.
If you're not around any people and then all of a sudden you feel a person, I bet that kind of like any person that you run into in the woods is scary. It's weird. Like if you, I always said that everything in the woods is scarier. Like if you saw a naked baby in the woods, you'd be like, what's that baby doing here?
Exactly.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Baby just standing there looking at you. You'd be like, what?
I ain't gonna lie to you. If I see a fucking naked baby in the middle of the woods, nigga, I'm going the other way. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm telling you, I'm so sorry, bro. That baby might die that day. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I love my life instead, bro. What happens if this should be on some paranormal activity shit, bro? That baby just turned into a grown-ass nigga and, like, the nigga's just gonna try to kill you, bro? You don't know, bro. Or what happens, Boomski's right, if the baby's right there, bro, butt naked, and then some fucking fucking killer comes right there. Like, bro, I'm not taking that chance, nigga. I'm calling 911. I'm like, hey, there's a fucking naked baby right here, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm going the other way. I'm not checking on this guy.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, there's something weird about the woods in general. And if you were walking through a mall and a man was walking your way, it's just another person. Like, hello, hi. You know, you're at the park, see a guy, normal. But if you're in the middle of nowhere in the woods and you see another person, there's this moment where you're like, what's this guy up to? Who is he? What's he doing? Is he dangerous?
Yeah, and I think that's because we're all raised in an urban environment, more or less nowadays. And so having lots of people around is normal. But to have one person in a pretty remote area, we don't experience that very often anymore.
But there's also no one is going to help you there. Like if you're at
Right.
the mall, it's very difficult for someone to get away
Right.
with attacking you.
Right.
If you're alone in the woods, there is this weird, like if you're some crazy serial killer guys out there, like, and you know, you're backpacking, you're like, uh-oh. Like now I'm at the mercy of this person if they're crazy.
I have a chapter in my book, early in the book, where I describe an event that I'm basically been a real private person all my life until this book came out. And once I wrote this book, I had to bring up stories that are very personal to me. And I had an event one night that was terrifying, probably the most terrifying thing that's ever happened in my life. It involved humans. So, yeah, I totally get that. People in
What
places
happened?
where they
Can you tell
shouldn't
us?
be. Do you want to read it? Do you want me to spoil it? You want me to do the spoiler thing? Or?
Well, we're talking about it.
Okay, I'll just give
Okay.
you the elevator speech part of it.
Okay.
So I was in my cabin at night, and the dog started growling. I had very big dogs. I always have dogs. And I looked out my window, and it was winter, and it was cold, and I could see a couple of guys out there lurking around, and I was in the middle of nowhere. And then it kind of digressed from there. So I for the first and only time in my life, I pulled a gun on these guys.
Really?
Yeah, I was in danger.
What were they doing out there?
Well, they came to pay me a visit.
They knew who you were?
They called me by name, which was really freaky. So you think somebody in the woods walking around scary? Wait till you see somebody who you don't know who it is and they call you by your first name. That's freaky.
And what did they want?
I didn't find out because I pulled a gun on them.
Wow.
I drove them off. And it was
So
terrifying to me it was not terrifying at the moment because I was absolutely focused, like predator focused, calm. But after they left, I started to shake and yeah, kind of after the adrenaline surge happened.
Were they menacing? Were they?
Yeah.
Yeah?
To me.
But with the way they were communicating with you.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You just asked a lady that was probably 120 pounds. Were they menacing? Yeah, bro. Any guy that's like at least like 5'8" to her, bro, probably like 180 pounds. Like, yeah, if it's three of them, bro, yeah, of course she's gonna be menacing. I mean, they're gonna be menacing in the middle of the woods with nobody to help her, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I would have been blicky on them.
They were drunk.
But like the thing, like I don't really understand though, is kind of like I would not live in the woods by myself. I don't care if I have dogs with me, bro. If I lived there by myself, I would at least have to have 4 dogs and 4 big ass dogs and maybe like 1 cat. But like other than that, bro, I would not want to live out there by myself. Like I would at least have to have like a wife. I needed to at least have like a couple kids, and like them kids gotta be grown up. Like probably like be like, hey son, like bro, move like to the like a little bit close to the crib. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, I'm not trying to live out there at her grown age of like probably like she look like she like could be like 70, but you know white people age badly. Like she probably like really like 82. But I'm just saying, it's like, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I would not live out in the middle of the woods.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
And so how did they know who you were? Do you know?
Oh, it's a long story, but I was working up there. I was kind of a novelty, a young blonde woman. I was only about 25, living alone, studying wolves. And at the time, there were other people coming and going, studying wolves. But at that winter, I was alone. And I had been working, it's a long story. I was working behind the customs station right on the Canadian border, and they were hauling logs down out of Canada, bringing in the customs station. They would have to transfer the logs to an American truck, and then the Canadian trucks would go back. And I temporarily took a job as the knot bumper at the log deck landing, which means my job was to run a chainsaw, trim off the branches, trim the length of the log to exactly fit the log bed. Anyway, so I was around. So these loggers knew who I was, and I was, I was cordial enough. But it was 2 of those guys.
Oh.
Yeah. And I never told the story till I wrote this book. And I just thought it's a part of me that's very personal. It's a part of me that I learned from. It's never happened again. And And I had one old logger, old Bob. He saw me on the road the next day. I was pretty shook up. And he stopped. We chatted often. And he had seen a wolf. He'd taken a picture of it. So anyway, we chat. And he says, so I hear you had some visitors last night. And I looked it up because he was up in his log truck. I said, yeah. He says, you don't have to worry. That won't happen again. He's kind of like watching out for me.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because we had kind of befriended each other because he'd spotted this wolf and he'd taken pictures of it. Anyway, yeah.
So how did he find out that you had visitors?
The Logger Network, the CB radios. I don't know. I didn't tell anybody. But he knew right away.
Yeah, it's humans that you have to be scared of.
Totally. Yeah. So anyway, you asked.
There's no serial killer mountain lions, right? They just have a purpose in nature.
Yeah, they just kill because they kill because they eat.
Well, that's what their job is.
People are weird.
People are
Your little
creepy.
sign about there being weird. I love that.
Yeah, especially men. Men in the woods are scary.
All right, that was Joe Rogan and the white lady talking about like crazy not werewolf, crazy like wood experience. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I would not live out in the woods. I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all this. Like I said it like 10 times now in this one video. But me personally, like I understand she likes nature and she loves like wolves and animals and all that. But bro, still like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. And then Joe Rogan said men in the woods are scary, bro. I think anybody is scared. Like, bro, if you're just in the middle of the woods and you see somebody in the middle of the woods, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, one, you're probably scary to them too. You're probably gonna be like, why the fuck are they in the middle of the woods? And I'm gonna be asking the same fucking question. Why the fuck are you in the middle of the woods late at night? And then like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. The 3 men coming to her cribbo, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm airing that shit out, bro. If I was her, she was 25, so she probably was like way thinner. She looked like she a thin woman right now. So I know she was about like 120 pounds when she was 25. So I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm airing that bitch out. Call me Mikey Morant, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm airing it out, bro. I'm airing it out. I don't care, bro. But nah, and then it's kind of like spectacle, like, bro, how did the other dude find out so quickly though? Like, nobody's gonna like mention that shit. Like, is that not weird? Like, bro, like, how does he find out so quick? If the only people that knew was the 3 men and you, unless somebody snitched to the 3 men. But that is kind of weird, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts in the comments. And love God and love your family.